Hey guys, this is RC Mechanic, and today we got something new going on. I'm calling this victim number 3. Victim number 3 would be the Capra right here. And my thought is that we would make this 4-wheel steering. Alright? So let's go ahead and go over the other 2 victims and before we get started on this, okay? Alright, so the Capra. Alright, so the reason why I decided to do the 4-wheel steering on this truck is because, well, hell, I mean, Horizon Hobby came out with one. I don't really feel like buying another truck just for 4-wheel steering, so I thought we'd give it a shot. But before we do that, let's go ahead and see what we got to do here with the other 2 victims. Alright, we got the HGP 407. Video coming up on that will be to actually, I got the transmission all mocked up. The weight's mounted this way. But, as you can see, the driveline angles are extreme, right? So, what I need to do is I need to lower it. My thoughts on lowering that were, take one of the original brackets right here and modify that to fit, whoops, right up under here. Whoop. Well, if I could just touch it, that's it. All I just need to touch it. Alright, and now the magnet's in the way. Alright, so if I could drop it down, can you see that? To like that level, I think our pinion angles will be just right. Probably sitting a little higher than that. It'll be, yeah, about right there. So my thoughts are is that I could take this bracket right here and adapt it to this and drop the whole thing. But that won't be until the next video on this. And that'll be coming up pretty soon because, like I said, I don't want to just hammer on one project. So we're going to just switch things up a little bit. Alright, so the other one, I have this Cherokee right here. I have an idea on paint. Okay, so my thought is that I could take and sample and experiment with this body, and maybe what I do to this body I can translate to the one outside. She'll look pretty hot, I think. So you guys have any comments on that, let me know. I'm gonna be sanding and gluing and crap like that, and I'll be showing you all how I'm gonna paint it coming up. Okay, so that'll be after the HGP 407. Alright, so I'm still mixing up some full-size stuff with RC stuff. Some of you guys like that, some of you guys don't. I just see how it the two translate really well. So if you have an understanding of the full-size stuff, then the small-size stuff will be a little bit easier, I feel. So, what I have going on here is I bought me 2 die-cast front axles. You guys have probably, other channels have probably shown this before. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and install these in this truck. And then I'll show you the obstacles I'm going to run into while installing them. Okay? Okay, so the transformation going from the axles I have on here now versus these new ones right here. The front will be real easy. I mean, it's just going to be basically a swap, right? The rear is going to be something different. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out this front axle, and all I really got to do there is to take the wheels off, take the links off, transfer the servo right here over to the new one, and hook it all back up. Okay, so when it comes to putting the switching out the front axle, as you can see, it's in here right now. But on the old axle, there is a shim right there that will need to come out. So you just take your pliers, it just slides over the shaft, kind of like that, right? So I'm gonna have to put that on here, and since my wheels don't have hexes on the back, they're just pinned. That's the way I got them from RC 4-wheel drive. These shafts right here are longer, so depending on your application, you may have to put a washer in there or a couple. Also, instead of just having a drive pin, it has like a pin you use for your drive shaft. Okay, so I got the whole front axle in, and it seems like there's quite a bit of slop right here. I don't know. Could it be me? Here's the back. It has some too. Might be a little bit more in the front. I think. I don't know how well these axles will hold up, but I think what it is it's the actual drive shafts inside here that's giving the slop right now. I can see it moving. So worst case scenario, I would have to change these axles. Hopefully they fit. Yeah, the axial ones are definitely a better quality. But anyway, as you can see, everything went together in the front like it should. I actually have the linkage from these hooked up right here. This arm was reversed. I was too lazy to switch it, so I just flipped the servo over. But anyway, what we're going to have as far as a problem on the rear, as you can see, I have all this travel right here, and if I was to put a servo on top, like in the front, like right there, I mean, that limits it quite a bit. So you're gonna have to figure out something with that. But I think for today, I want to get both axles in, and we can move on. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that rear axle in so you can see what everything looks like. Alright, so got everything all installed. On the rear wheels right here, I put a washer behind the nut for the wheel, and that's going to be like so damn cool. I mean, like, really. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for like a really long time, and I'm actually, and I've seen other people do this to the Capra before the RTR version came out, but I just didn't, I don't know, spend the money on axles. Alright, so besides the axle shafts seeming to have a bit more slop than I want, and these stub shafts right here are longer. Hopefully these axles hold up, because I think this could be like so much fun, you know. The next thing we need to do on this thing is figure out where we're going to put the servo mount, and I'm thinking somewhere down in here with the horn sticking out here. The linkage on the back I'm going to keep there. On the front, I'm going to swap it out for the original Capra links right up here. Sorry. I don't know what camera I'm on. Okay, this one right here. So I'm going to switch these out, put them up here. The weight difference between the two, this is going to put a lot more weight down low, which is really cool as well. So anyway, if you're as excited about this build as I am, yeah, make sure to leave a comment, give me a like, and all that happy stuff. And there'll be more to come on this one. There won't be another video like right away, but like I said before at the beginning of this one, I'm probably working on the HGP 407 next, to get those pinion angles right. And then we'll be on the Cherokee, so hopefully by the time I come back around to the Capra right here, I'll have all this all figured out. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. Would you do this to your own, or would you just go out and buy an RTR? It was like $155. I don't remember where I got it from. It was on eBay somewhere. It took forever for them to show up. That was back before. I mean, I stockpiled parts for quite a while before I started this new season, so hopefully they hold up. Like I say, if nothing else, I'll have to put some axial axles in here. Hopefully they fit. They look like they probably should. I mean, actually, yeah, they should. That'll take a lot of that slop up, I believe. The one other thing I did notice was that I don't know if the hole's drilled wrong or what, but when I put the drive shafts in, when I put the pin through, it did not come out the other end for some reason. So I'm most likely going to have to pull those back off and either ream them out a little bit so they'll go all the way through, or something like that. But anyway, there you go, guys. We're on our way to four-wheel steer. Alright, so thank you for watching. Remember, keep building, keep fixing, keep fabricating, and create. This is our RC Mechanic. I'll catch you next time.